Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa with Beauty from Inside and Out. And today's topic is going to be about hydration. Guys, as we're getting older, we're losing a lot of that plumpness in our face. And we're also losing a lot of our natural oils. And it's making us look like a raisin. I'm going to go ahead and show you a few things that I think that are going to help you if you are in the process of aging and you're losing that luminosity, that elasticity on your face. I think these things may help you. If this sounds like something that you've been looking for some answers, keep watching.
If you're here, then you woke up today. And that is a blessing. Don't take that for granted. Don't waste it.
Okay guys, I have quite a few products to show you here. Some, maybe a few I'm affiliated with, and then most I'm not, because I just love to try anything skincare, guys. It's like really the only way that you're gonna find what's working or what's gonna work for you. And so I'm hoping that with what I share, this is gonna be something helpful that you can look into for yourself and get back that plumpness in your face. Guys, I am 57, I'll be 58 the end of this month. And I feel like my skin, as I'm taking care of it, and I didn't start really early, so there's never a late time for you to jump on board to do this. Your skin will immediately start to absorb a lot of these ingredients, and you will notice a difference, a huge difference. Those finer lines will start to get filled in with the hydration that it needs. Because really that is key. I know we're always hearing about drinking enough water, right? We know that. But our skin needs that as well, right? And sometimes just even putting on like a cream or a moisturizer, although that is good to do, you need to kind of do something a little extra. And I think the key in that is hydration. And there's so many ways and forms to get that hydration. So I'm gonna share a few things that I have found helpful for me. Now, first and foremost, I believe starting with a cleansing is key. You need to do, as I've always said, your 3 to 4 basics. Cleanser, protecting, and hydration, moisturizing. I mean, if you can just do those 3 things, you pretty much have this in the bag, okay? But cleanser is a big thing as far as putting any ingredients on your face for skincare if you want it to be effective. So getting a good cleanser, not an expensive one, a good one, is gonna really help you go a long ways. Now, I like to start with an oil-based cleanser. And I used to say that if you wore makeup, that maybe that's the only time you would have to use it. But the truth of the matter is that even if you're wearing sunscreen, and it's summertime, so we should be wearing our sunscreen. Whether we're heading to the beach or whether we're just running about, we should be wearing our sunscreen, right? It's like the best form of protection. But you need to break that down with an oil base. So get yourself some kind of an oil base, whether it's like a liquid or it could be in a form of a balm. I go back and forth, but this one I picked up over on Amazon, and it's just an oil cleanser. It's, I believe, like Japanese. So the writing is, not in English, but it has been like a cult favorite. If you go to Amazon, you'll see how many times this product has been purchased. And I like it. It's simple. I pour a little in my hand on dry skin, and I will massage that into my face, and it breaks down all of the skin, sunscreen, your makeup, so that when you go in with your double cleanse, your face has already all of the grime, all of the products that you have already broken down. And then you can really go in and cleanse now your skin, that top layer of your skin. Now, you can get something As simple as the CeraVe. They have a hydrating facial cleanser, which I think is so good. If you are already struggling with like drier skin, this is so creamy. It's like almost like a thicker, milky kind of, consistency. I'm sure you probably have tried it, but this is so inexpensive. I think it's only like, I mean, things are going up in at the store as we always speak, right? But I think you can get this about maybe like 10 or $15, I think. But it lasts a long time. So get yourself a good second cleanser. Now, if you are, and this is where years ago when I started really diving into skincare and products, I used to look up information and I thought, why would somebody put a lot of ingredients in a wash? Like, it didn't make any sense to me, because I just thought that maybe if you're washing that off, then it's defeating the purpose, right? It's not staying on your skin. Now, hear me out for just a second, because I have had a different approach and a different view on that now. And the reason I say that is because if you are a type of person that you're like, Lisa, I don't have time to do a skincare routine. There's no way. I'm just exhausted at the end of the day. I just want to go ahead and get undressed, splash some water on my face and just go to bed. Listen, I get it, right? We're exhausted. Maybe we've got too much going on even in the evening. But I feel like you could be in two different categories here, guys. You can be in the one that says, I'm going to implement this as part of my routine, just like you would do anything at any other time, right? If you find the time for it, your skin is going to thank you. It's going to thank you. You will immediately see results on just doing a basic, really good cleansing every single day, okay? But going back to how I've changed my views on ingredients in a wash is because if you are that type of person that you're like, I don't have the time to do a 5 or a 7-step skincare routine, that's me. Okay, this is when I think using ingredients in a wash is going to really be beneficial to you. So there is, and this is where I'm a little biased, because this is definitely a product that I am affiliated with, and it's with the company called Celesty. They have, guys, such an amazing skincare line, and I can get into that in another video if you're interested in listening more about the different skincare lines with Celesty. First of all, there is a shop in my descriptions below that you can click and go in there, but I can come back here and just kind of break down the different series that they have and what they are specifically for. Leave it in the comments. I always get to my comments and respond back to you, so go ahead and do that. But this, guys, is the one I have been using lately, and it has so many good ingredients in it. Now, this specific one is targeting what I need it for, okay? Like I said, there's a different line for different issues of what you're trying to take care of. And this is from the hyperpigmentation line. And it has such great ingredients in here to target evening out your skin tone as far as lightening up, brightening up those hyperpigmentation problems that you may be having. This is a good one. And what I have said when it comes to using a wash that has ingredients, this is when you do want to take the time to really absorb, like really rub in and take your time. Let the cleanse as you are rubbing this in, and you can use your hands. You can get yourself one of those little silicone brushes if you'd like, however you find it, pleasing, pleasurable for you. But let it really sit onto your skin and just rub it into your skin. I would say for at least a good 2 or 3 minutes. It's just kind of the whole theory of like when you wash your hands, right? What's the saying? You're supposed to kind of get through the whole song of happy birthday, as far as like getting your hands cleansed properly, getting in between your fingers and the back of your hands, and just really kind of getting it in there so that you're getting the muck and the germs off. Same concept with your face, especially when you are using something that has ingredients that you are targeting at. So this is a good one. Now, this is the one I personally use. The one that I usually will suggest as far as for the general population is this one from the sensitive skin line, because this one, if you are just dealing with normal skin or maybe a little bit of dry skin, this one is perfect for you. And especially if you have sensitive skin, because of the ingredients that it has. I mean, it has amazing vitamin E, aloe vera, papaya extract, pineapple extract. So this is so good and soothing for those faces that have very sensitive skin. That's why it's called the sensitive skin line. Now, it's actually called this one, the Gentle Cleanser. That's how you'll see it. So good. So guys, if you are someone that doesn't want to get in again to like a 7-step skincare routine, that is an amazing wash that you can go ahead and start with. And after you're done, you've got it on there. Just get yourself a really good moisturizer, call it a night. That's it. Keep it as simple as that. The 1-2 punch and you're good. Now, if you do want to go into further steps, okay, and I am talking now in the sense of hydration, because I believe that that's really the key as far as trying to get that plumpness back on our faces, you know, trying to get that just alive look and trying to get the fine lines a little more relaxed. Hydration will do that, okay? So this is what I have found. Glycerin is an amazing ingredient in the whole hydration. It's a humectant, guys. So let me just read, because I really want to make sure that I explain myself right so that you understand what that power punch ingredients does. So let me throw on my glasses, okay? Because hello, we are the age that we are. But listen to this, what glycerin actually is, guys. Glycerin draws moisture from the air to hydrate the skin and prevent water loss. It can also help slow down water evaporation from the skin. Glycerin, if you're looking for your face to stay more hydrated, that's an ingredient that you want to be looking for in the back of all of your products. Now, that being said, I love masks, and you can definitely find a mask that has that glycerin in it. It absorbs into your face because you're leaving it on longer, right? About 10-15 minutes, usually a mask. But guys, I have found a mask that is like so good. And I don't know if you've seen this mask or if you've caught it on the trend, but I think it's so good. It's not a mask that is used daily. I think it's a mask that if you're feeling like you're gonna have a special place that you're gonna go to and you wanna have a little bit more of that pick-me-up vibration to your face, this is a good one to have. I tested it and I still have 3 in my box because 4 of the masks come in it. So that's a plus as well, right? You're getting multiple. But this is called Biodance, and it is a real deep mask. It has, it's a hydration form of mask. And basically how it works is that you can leave this on overnight, or you can leave it on until it completely like kind of just it starts off white basically as you have the mask on, and throughout the hours, like I left mine's on for about 4 hours, and by the 4th hour it was completely clear. So it really just clings on, it absorbs into your skin, and let me tell you, my skin looked not only just glowy, but it had like that glass kind of like look a lot of people kind of talk about. And again, using it for something special. I just wanted to just try it out, and I thought this is going to be something to have like in my back pocket when I want to go ahead and really just up my game as far as how my skin is looking. But it's so good, guys, and you can pick this up also on Amazon. Just make sure that you are looking where you're buying it from so that you don't get duped into getting something that's not the actual mask. Okay, so masks are a good way to get that glycerin and hydration. The other thing, going back now to one of the products that I am again affiliated with, is from the skin line of Celesty. Now, this one is another mask, but it's not one that you actually put on, but that or wear, but that you leave on for 15 minutes basically. And this one is a it's called a hyaluronic mask. And this also, like with everything else, has such amazing ingredients. It has honey extract, centella, hyaluronic acid. And guys, centella is really good and soothing for your skin. So I think that when you have, let's say like me, I mean, I test a lot of products as far as like using them so that I can see how if there's something else that's out there that's gonna work for me, right? So if I come across something, now I don't have reactive skin or sensitive skin, so I can push it a little bit more. However, what I have noticed that when I exfoliate, and especially when I do that in the form of using a razor to my face, to remove like peach fuzz and like that top layer of dead skin, my skin is going to be so much more sensitive. So I will go ahead and use something that has that centella in it, because that is very soothing. Before I finish off on this mask, and now that we're talking about skin and irritation and what have not, another product that I will go ahead and use is from The Ordinary. I think they're amazing because their price point is like none other. They are very specific on what you are putting on. Okay, they keep it simple. It's like one or two ingredients of what's in there, nothing else. It's the one punch for what you're looking for, and that's it. But this one, guys, it is a protective barrier skin. I'm sure that you've seen it, guys. It's like that pink, like Pepto-Bismol kind of like, can you see that? Pepto-Bismol kind of, that's what I say it is, serum. But guys, I have put this on when I have exfoliated, and my skin will feel more sensitive, because of what it's doing, right? It's exfoliating that top dead layer of skin. So I want to protect it. And I think this is an amazing product to have. Going back now to the hyaluronic mask, I will sometimes wear this also on those days. I leave it on, it hydrates my face because of the centella in this. It's also soothing, and I will do this hydro mask about maybe like twice a week. Definitely once a week, but twice a week if I feel like my face is needing a little bit more of that hydration. So this is so good. Again, from Celesty. If you're interested in that, go down below into my description and look at the Celesty shop. Okay, so another form, guys, of being able to have that hydration and that plumpness, and I've noticed a difference when I wear this and when I don't. And this is from the SRX line. It's that snail mucin serum, but this is really like a form of toner. And so this one here, guys, is so good. And most of these, as far as what step, where in the category do you put it on, it's usually on that first step after you've cleansed, because it's very thinner consistency as far as the texture of the serum. So if I am using something that's very liquid, I put that on and then I go in with this, okay? But for the most part, it's like one of the first steps that I usually do before I do anything else, before I put any other kind of products on my face. And this is so good. I just see the difference. I see how much more plump my face looks afterwards, and it just looks like it's just, my face has just drank a glass of water. If you can kind of imagine that. So this is a great product also to incorporate if you are needing that hydration onto your skin and that plumpness. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Like, I wanted to just share with you just a few products, right? Like, keep those in mind when you're looking at things as far as hydration, right, to our faces. Is like, glycerin is like up there. It should be up there in your ingredients. I think is one of the best ingredients that you can have and implement into your skincare so that you can have and remain that pretty plump, elasticity skin. Can't do anything about our faces, guys, as far as the structure. But as I always said, I am going to be definitely targeting anything I can do for my skin that I can control. All right, guys, we're going to leave it here today at that. If you have any questions as far as what I shared and just want a little bit more, don't forget to leave it in the comments. Guys, like this video if you found it informative. Share it with the friends. More importantly, subscribe. And I'll be back here next week with another thing that I hope will help you in your journey of makeup and skincare in your 50s. Bye.